Hey guys, I'm down here in my data center, and a lot of people always comment, they think I must mine a lot of Bitcoin, but that's not the case. But what I got here, right on the top here, this is a gateway that aggregates multiple connections together. And it does that by, basically there's another part to it that's in the cloud, in the Azure cloud, called a concentrator. And every connection that is connected to this device, it's a separate tunnel back to the concentrator through each connection. And your connection into this device on the LAN, or your packets are basically routed across all of the connections, which increases the speed and resilience and reliability of your connection. But what I'm going to use it for today is I've connected on the back here, the yellow cable is the Starlink Residential, and the white cable is the Starlink Business. And I'm just using its Wi-Fi radio to connect to my laptop. And we're going to run some tests. It has very good analytical software for gauging and reporting what each of the connections are doing, and the bandwidth and the latency. I did a few tests already, and the results was interesting. It seems the business system is better. Now, this gateway likes connections with lower latency and better timing. So that could be it too. That's what the business system is possibly demonstrating. So I'll just give you a little quick view of the back of my rack here. Do a lot of broadcast stuff. And yeah, there she is, the gateway. I actually have another one up here that I use for my entire house, and it also bonds together 6 cellular modems. And yes, I am a flight aware guy and also a flight radar 24 guy. I have actually had that for 10 years, believe it or not. This is one of the very original radios that Flight Radar 24 came out with. And that blue guy up there is probably one of the very first flight-aware radios. And I still have it, and it's still running to this day. You can see the lights on the side of it going, the ADS-B. Okay, guys. We're going to go upstairs and do some more Starlink testing and see what Starlink Business is all about. Talk to you later. So guys, here's a graph. I've been doing a lot of speed tests with speedtest.net, and this is what the gateway is actually reporting, its own analytics. Port 1 is the business Starlink, and the WAN port is the residential Starlink. What I can show here is that is the business Starlink, the peak spikes of its tests, and when I go here and I change that like that, that is the residential unit, its peak spikes per test. And that's the aggregated, both of them together, which of course it doubles your speed with aggregation. But it is interesting to note that that is the business speeds. So the one on the very right hit 120. If we go there, we can see the residential hit 60 on that test. And together, it actually had 180, which makes sense. So let's go back over to speed test, and let's do some more speed tests here. You can see for yourself, it's some fairly decent speeds. But the aggregation of the 2 Starlinks is actually working quite well through this gateway. But this is what really is interesting. With the residential, I get about 5 up, and with the business, I would get, maybe around 5 to 10. But through the gateway, I'm getting 30 up. It seems to actually improve the upload speed using 2 Starlinks through a gateway. That could be something to do with timing, or possibly they do some kind of file acceleration. But that is interesting to me about the upload speed is increased. My ultimate goal here in my test is to eventually get more Starlinks, and we can actually aggregate 5 of them on this particular gateway. So that's something we're probably going to do very soon, maybe in the next couple of months. So stay tuned, guys.